Hello everybody, this is Shirley with Sew Till We Begin Embroidery. Thank you for stopping by. Today's project will be doing a design on the cuff of a white blouse. I've been wanting to do this project for a while as well. So this is 2024, so I'm catching up on all of the things that I thought about doing and didn't get around to doing it last year. So hopefully I will have many more things to show you that has just basically been sitting around waiting for me to do. So I finally found a design that I'm interested in putting on the cuff of this blouse. And what I'm going to do is use my Mighty Hoop, and of course I'm going to use some no-show poly mesh because it's nice and thin and pliable or flexible, so I don't have to worry about it being stiff. And I'm going to put it on the inside of the cuff. And the reason being is because I'm short, so my arms are short, so usually when I'm wearing blouses and stuff, I have the cuffs rolled up or rolled under because they're too long for my arm. And so that's the same thing with this particular blouse. So if I put the design on the inside, then when I turn the cuff up, it will show the design as I want it. So to make sure that I do that correctly and it stitches the way that I need it to come out, of course you need a template. So this is the design that I've chosen, and I'm going to, like I said, put it on the inside cuff. So I will be doing both of them the same, and I think I'm going to do, it has a pocket. So I do have a very similar or matching design that's a little larger that I think I'm going to put on the pocket. And of course I will be putting it on the pocket using Durkee fast frame so it does not close up my pocket, even though I never put anything in the pocket on my blouse, but I don't want it sewn shut. So that's the plan for today and today's project. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything hooped up. I'll show it to you once I get it hooped, how I hooped it, and then put it on the machine and go from there. So let's go. So the first thing I did, or I'm doing, is pinning the template onto the sleeve in the direction that I want it to stitch. So here's the cuff going that way. When you turn it up, I want the design to be facing up. It's kind of like how you do a beanie. And I also have it centered where when it is fastened, it's going to be centered the cuff. And so this is how it's going to be if you have the blouse on. And I'm going to put this on just to make sure that this is falling exactly where I want it to fall, but I think it is. So this is how I'm making sure that the design is going to go where it's supposed to go as far as stitching. And then I'll go ahead and hoop it this way, so when I stitch it out, I know that it's going to be stitched out correctly, going in the direction that I want it to go, on the side that I want it to go. So don't forget to use your template and make sure that you take the time to figure out how it's supposed to be positioned on the cuff before you actually hoop it and start stitching. That way you'll make sure that the design is going to come out exactly in the direction and where you want it to be. I have my sleeve hooped on in the direction that I wanted to stitch. I still have the template on. I'm going to go ahead and trace and do the camera to make sure I have it exactly where I want it. I need to put a little mark where the X is. I forgot to do that, so I'm going to take that off and put a little X there, and then I will be ready to go ahead and stitch it. So just wanted to show you. Now what I did, I used some 505 adhesive spray to stick the sleeve down to my stabilizer, and then I went around and I did pinning in areas outside of the stitch area so it won't hit my needle, because I wanted to make sure that this laid flat enough to do the stitching. So as soon as I get it all traced and centered and everything, then it will be ready to go ahead and stitch this design on, and I will show you the finished product. So let me get started with doing all the basics. Don't forget, you must trace, and if you have a machine that allows you to do a camera positioning, then I strongly recommend that you do that to make sure that you're getting it in the center. Or if you have a laser attached to your machine, and this can certainly be done on a single needle machine, so please don't think that you can't do this project on a single needle machine. Most of the projects that I do can be done on a single needle machine unless it's too large. So do not get discouraged if you don't have a multi-needle machine and you want to try this. I use my multi-needle machine because, of course, I can use multiple thread colors at one time, don't have to keep changing and what have you. So that is the purpose of me always using my multi-needle machine. But don't think for a minute that you cannot be productive and do these projects and what have you with your wonderful single needle machine, because you can. Well, it's stitching pretty good where I want it to go. It's down here right on the seam, which I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to go that far, but perhaps it needed to go that far in order to make sure that it was here, because I checked the placement. So it'll be okay, because once I turn the cuff up, the cuff is supposed to go all the way up like that anyway. So that should be fine. So far so good. It seems to be stitching like it's supposed to. So it's looking good to me for now. So here is the finished product, all stitched out on the sleeve. I'm going to unhoop it, cut off the stabilizer, turn the sleeve back, see how it looks. And then I'll be ready to hoop the next sleeve and do it, and I'll be done with the sleeves. Well, everybody, I'm done. As you can see, I have my blouse on, and you can see the pretty motif. I did the pocket, and I've done the two sleeves, and they are looking really, really cute, and I like them. And it's the right length folded up as I decided to do, to fold them up so they would always face out that way. And I put the design on the pocket, but I did sew the pocket down because, again, using the Durkee fast frame, you have to use the size that will fit into the pocket, and I wanted it to be a little bit larger than what it was going to be because it's such a big blouse and a big pocket. I didn't want it to be really, really small. So this is the result of my project for today. Hope you like it. This is just an idea to embellish a blouse. It's something that I had hanging in my closet, and I decided I wanted to do something with it, and very springy, because I'm looking forward to spring. And I'm thinking about what would I wear. Like I said, a cute pair of leggings or jeggings and sandals, a belt, what have you, would just bring this out really, really cute. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you will get something out of it. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs ups are very important. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to Sew Till We Begin Embroidery. And I do have memberships. The memberships are out there available. Join my social society club and follow me on my live streams every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's get acquainted, become good friends, and stitch together, learn together, and explore the wonderful world of embroidery. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.